Good morning, dear student. Today we will discuss about the high torque cage motor, high torque cage induction motor, induction motor. If we are talking about high torque cage induction motor, there are there are two type of induction motor are used for high torque. First is deep bar rotor. Deep bar rotor, and second double cage rotor. Double cage rotor. For high starting torque, we have to use two type of rotor. First is deep bar rotor, and second is the double cage rotor. Uh, what is mean by high starting cage induction motor? If we are talking about objective of the starter, the main objective of the starter is reducing. If we are talking about induction motor, normal induction motor, then starting current of induction motor is 2 to 3 times 2 to 3 times of normal operating current. This is the huge current. If the huge current is flowing through the winding of three-phase induction motor, there will be I square R losses. I square R losses occur in stator winding of three-phase induction motor, causes winding is heated. Maybe winding may be damaged through this huge current and huge losses. And if we are talking about the starting current, then the starting current will be starting torque will be very low. For solving this problem, we have to use two type of two construction. First is known as deep bar, and second is the double cage rotor. Objective of deep bar and double cage rotor is to reduce starting current and increase starting torque. We will see how the starting current is reduces and how the starting torque is improved. Now I will discuss about the deep bar rotor. Deep bar rotor having two cross section area. First is top, second is the bottom. This is the top cross section area. This is known as section A. And now this section, the cross section area is lower than cross section area of the section A. This is the section B. If we are talking about leakage flux, there will be the higher leakage flux in lower cross section area and minimum flux linking to the upper cross section area. And now I will talking about the relationship between rotor frequency and rotor frequency and stator frequency. Suppose we apply a supply from the supply system. The stator frequency, if stator having stator frequency F1 is the stator frequency, F2 is the rotor frequency. Then the relation between the stator frequency and rotor frequency, as we know that F2 is equal to S F1, where S is the slip of three-phase induction motor. And after that I will discuss about the impedance of this rotor circuit. Z is equal to R plus J axle, and axle can be represented through the 2 pi F L. If we are talking about this is the higher flux linking to the cross section area B and minimum flux linking to the cross section area A. If we are talking about the inductance of the cross section area, inductance XB is greater than XA due to flux linking is more than section A. The flux linking of section B is more than flux linking of section A. That's why XB is greater than XA. During starting, F is equal to F1 is equal to F2. If motor is running at normal speed, then F1 is equal to S, F2 is equal to S F1. Here, during starting of the motor, maximum current will flowing through this cross section area and minimum current will flowing through this cross section area due to higher value of XB, and then the cross section area of net rotor is reduces. If cross section area is reduces, then R is equal to rho L by A. If cross section area is reduces, then R is increased. If R is increased, then the starting current IST is decreased and torque will be increased. Now after that I will discuss about the double cage rotor. In a double cage rotor, the rotor is split into two parts. This is the smaller cross section area and this is the larger cross section area. And this cross section area we are taking higher flux linking to the lower, and these are the flux linking. The flux linking magnitude is increasing if we are moving top to bottom, and minimum flux linking to this coil, and this bar is known as top bar. This bar having high resistance value, higher resistance value. These are the bottom bar. It has low resistance. Due to the higher flux linking to the bottom bar, this is, if we take, this is the A and this is the B, then XB is greater than XA due to LB is greater than LA. During starting, F is equal to F1 is equal to F2. If motor is running at a normal speed, then F2 is equal to yes F1. First of all, I will discuss about the during starting. During starting, the inductance of the bottom bar is higher than reactance of the top bar. Now the maximum current will flowing through this bar only. Here cross section area is reduces. Due to the cross section area is reduces, R is equal to rho L by A. Cross section area is reduces, the R is increases. This is the main objective of double cage rotor. If R is increased, then starting current will be decreased and starting torque will be increased. This is the basic concept of deep bar and double cage rotor. Thank you very much.